Hey, Doctor Who fans. Welcome to the Who Universe News. I thought I would do a bit of a roundup for this Thursday, of course. Obviously, this weekend is Wild Blue Yonder, and we've got some new photos that have come out for the story. Obviously, there's a lot of secrecy surrounding this story, as there's been barely much information about it, but at least it's good to see we've got a glimpse, some more images coming out. Only obviously less spoilery images, should I say, as it doesn't really tell us much about the story because obviously a lot of it is kept very secretive heading into Saturday's release. So we're only 2 days away from the episode, so it won't be too long until everything is literally revealed about Wild Blue Yonder, and then we'll finally get to see what Wild Blue Yonder's all about. So that'll be pretty good. Now, in terms of the good news is, however, we did get some good news about the overnight figures for the Star Beast, because it actually gave Doctor Who a very high rating. It actually beat I'm Celebrity last Saturday, when it had over 5.8 million basically tuned into the Star Beast last Saturday, which was a huge deal. And then of course it got the AI of 84, which was basically how high the AI was for the story. And it really does show that the reboot is actually doing very well for Doctor Who so far, and hopefully the streak will continue with Wild Blue Yonder on Saturday, and we'll see how it does in terms of the overnight figures for this weekend, which we'll see on Saturday. So that is what the figures are showing for Doctor Who in terms of the ratings so far. Is that it's actually doing very well for the show so far, and it's gained a lot of attraction since the reboot started last weekend. As well as that, we did get our first look at this year's Christmas special, because yes, two new images have come out regarding this year's Christmas episode of Doctor Who, titled The Church on Ruby Road, where we've got two new images. The first one shows the 15th Doctor along with Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson, attached to what appears to be like a wooden plate or some kind of like it does kind of feel like a pirate ship, doesn't it, from the background? But should be very fun to see what all this will mean for Christmas, when we finally get to see these two together for the first time. And then the other one, we see the 15th Doctor in a snowy, obviously on a street in a snowy environment. Certainly sets up another scene that we will see in this year's Christmas special. The only synopsis we have from BBC regarding this episode is the fact that they say, as Shooty Gatwood takes charge of the TARDIS as the 15th Doctor in this epic Christmas special, he'll soon encounter Ruby Sunday as they embark on their first adventure together. So we don't really have a proper synopsis yet for the story, but I'm sure that will be revealed over the coming weeks, because we will be getting schedules for the Christmas special next Tuesday, because BBC are expected to announce the schedules for Christmas Day, which of course Doctor Who is going to be a part of Christmas Day this year. So we will know the time slots for this upcoming special, which will introduce Ncuti Gatwa into the role as the Doctor when he takes over from David Tennant this Christmas Day, which is going to be great, isn't it, to finally see him finally be the man in charge of the show going forward. It's going to be great, but it's nice to see that we're getting our first images of him as the new Doctor in his first story for Christmas Day this year, which is going to be fun. As well as this, we did get the front covers for the upcoming 60th anniversary specials DVD release, which, by the way, the release date has changed for its release. It was meant to be out on the 11th of December, but then the date changed recently, and it's now going to be coming out on Monday, the 18th of December. So that is the new release date for the story. Obviously, this is the front cover, and we also got the back of the cover as well, which shows images of each of the three stories. And obviously, they've got synopsises for all three of the 60th anniversary specials. It doesn't list any special features because, of course, they took up most of the space for the new specials, of course. But of course, you can also tell that they are using the new BBC logo for the first time on the DVD release, which is good to see that the new logo is becoming more and more prominent in Doctor Who DVD releases going forward, which is nice to see. And yeah, so this is the like I said, this is what the DVD cover is going to look like. It's going to be in 3 discs when it releases on the 18th, Monday the 18th of December. And then on top of that, we also get to see the Blu-ray Steelbook case cover, which, well, obviously anybody who has had a Blu-ray Steelbook case will know how gorgeous it looks. And yep, it looks very amazing, doesn't it? A very lovely design that has been made for this release, which is going to be out again Monday, the 18th of December. You'll be able to get your hands on it leading up to Shooting Atma's debut. You'll be able to own the new specials of Doctor Who that are currently being transmitted, which is going to be great. So that is at least the front covers for the upcoming 60th anniversary release of Doctor Who, which is currently available for you guys to get your hands on, of course. And we've also had covers recently for the Series 1 to 4 Blu-ray set that's also just recently came out, which of course shows a very lovely cover. And it's in a 16, obviously it contains 16 discs because obviously it covers the 9th and 10th Doctors in a Blu-ray set. And obviously it uses the new Doctor Who logo in this release as well. Yeah, it's a really nice cover as well. And they've got really nice individual discs featuring different poses of the 10th Doctor, showing his journey from all the different episodes, all the different stories that he's done, that David Tennant's done, because obviously most of Russell T Davies's first era was run by David Tennant, as Christopher Eccleston only did the first series. So yeah, that is what the cover looks like for the series 1 to 4 Blu-ray set that's now available for you to get your hands on in time for Christmas, of course. And then, of course, we're still waiting to find out what the covers are going to look like for the Daleks in color when it releases on the 12th of February next year, when we'll be able to own the Dalek story in a color version, which is going to be it's going to be a lot of fun when that comes out. And obviously, of course, Doctor Who fans are going to be looking forward to picking up that release as the first big release of the year. And we're still waiting for information about the Celestial Toymaker animation, which hopefully we'll get some news about before the end of the year. Fingers crossed we do get that announcement before Christmas, fingers crossed. And that will be the first classic Doctor Who release for DVD, Blu-ray and Steelbook case of 2024, which would be nice. And then, of course, Big Finish is celebrating their big finish day for 2024, which is going to take place on Saturday the 8th of June. And they've already got plans to, well, they're doing their celebrations in April in the UK, which will be on the 27th to the 28th, and then they'll be starting the celebrations in LA in the USA on the 16th to the 18th of February. So they're going to start their tour over there. They'll come to Birmingham in the UK in April, and then they'll be hitting, and then they'll arrive to London on the 8th of June for a big event to celebrate Big Finish's celebration day for 2024, which where they'll be obviously be planning to discuss all things Big Finish in next year, which is going to be a big celebration for the company heading into 2024. And of course, there's also some new figurines, as the Master Relicas are going to be doing the figurines for 2024, as they've just signed a partnership with the BBC to release new statue figurines for Doctor Who heading into next year. So they've already just started working on their first releases of figurines that they'll be releasing into 2024, which is going to be which I'm sure a lot of Doctor Who figurine fans are going to certainly be looking forward to checking out their collection as they enter the new year. But yeah, apart from that, really, I mean, that's pretty much all the news at this time. Pretty much pretty much all the news we have at this time until we learn more about obviously the Christmas special, and obviously we're going to be hearing some news, and obviously we'll get pictures and stuff from the Giggle next week as we prepare for the 60th anniversary finale. That will reintroduce the Toymaker into Doctor Who, and how they're going to set up the regeneration between the 14th and the 15th should be really good. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you all for and also be sure to look out for my review this weekend for Wild Blue Yonder, and then we'll have all the news regarding the Giggle and the time slot confirmation for the church on Ruby Road this coming week. So see you then.